Hi everyone, my name is Rishabh and here I am with my new video. Today I'll discuss in detail about CAT preparation. In my last video, I've told you about the different phases one have to go through to get into an IIM or any of the top B schools of India. In those phases, the most important one is the CAT preparation. And I'm recording this video in the month of July, so roughly 4 months are left for your CAT exam. And I think 4 to 5 months or 4 to 6 months are enough to prepare for CAT examination, and that too getting a good percentile out of it. I have started my preparation in the mid-July last year and I have cracked it with a good percentile, and I think with the right strategy, that too with a serious motivation and hard work, obviously you can also crack it. Now let's jump on to the plan of action, and this is my plan of action. Obviously you can have your own and there is nothing wrong in it, and there could be another strategies also which you can follow and get a good percentile. So, and one more thing, like this video is not sponsored by any of the coaching institutes. So even if I take the name of some of the coaching institutes, so that will be my honest experience. I'm not biased towards anything. Now there could be several questions, so I'll be answering in each and every questions generally an aspirant have in their mind. First one is, what is the mode of preparation? So okay, let me list down all the questions first. So first one is the mode of preparation. Second one is, how much time should you give for your studies? Okay. Third one is, what kind of study material or what study material should you follow, or which coaching or somewhat like that. I'll tell each and everything in detail. Then is, which test series generally you need to purchase, and the last one is how to analyze that test series. After these questionnaires, I'll also tell you my experience, because I have joined Unacademy. So what about Unacademy? What are the pros and cons of Unacademy? I'll also tell you that. So, let's move ahead with the very first question, is the mode of preparation. Now from the mode of preparation, I mean is whether you should study like by self, you should start your preparation by yourself, or should you select any of the online coachings available or any of the offline coachings available. So each and every mode of preparation have its own pros and cons. What I suggest is, if you left with just 4 to 5 months, please take any coaching, join any coaching, be it offline or online. What happened is, like, if you are studying by yourself, first of all, that pace is not maintained. Sometimes you might end up studying 8 to 10 hours a day, or sometimes you not even studying 1 hour a day. So that pace needs to be maintained, and that could only be maintained if some kind of external force is deployed on it, on your preparation. So what I think is, like, following any of the coaching will be much more efficient if you have lesser time. Also, the coaching institutes generally provides the tools and techniques from which you could able to solve a question a little bit early in a lesser time, which is generally required in the CAT exam. So it would be easier for you if you join a coaching institutes. Now, even in the coaching institute, should you go with the online coaching or to the offline coaching? So it will depend on your scenario. How much time do you have? Like, I was the working professional, so I have to go with the online coaching just because it will give me a liberty to prepare whenever I feel like. Because even if I miss the live lectures, I have those recorded lectures. I can follow those lectures, and like, I generally don't have time in the from morning 9 a.m. to evening 6 p.m. I don't have time. After that I have time, so I generally used to prepare or take the classes in evening or at the night. Okay, so this is the advantage of online coaching. The only disadvantage of online coaching is generally you don't get that much liberty to solve your doubts. Although, like, in the feature, one of the feature in Unacademy just came in, where you can raise your hand and you can ask the doubts in the live lectures. But the thing is, all the online coaching generally don't have this feature, so you might be struggling in like solving your doubts. So this is a con of joining an online coaching. So that's roughly what I've told you about online coaching. Now moving on to the offline coaching. The con of offline coaching is, like, you have to devote so much of time. You have to go to the coaching in the specific timings, and I would not prefer it, because I don't have that much time. If you have time, if you think like I have that dedicated 3 to 4 hours on a daily basis and I can go in any of the institutes, then it's your choice, you can go it. But taking a coaching is advisable from my side. Okay, so moving on to the next question now. People generally have this thing in mind, like how much time they should devote for their studies. So seriously, this is a very vague question, because it's depend upon your caliber and how much well you can grasp the things which you are studying, because somebody might able to grasp one topic in just 1 hour, and other people might able to take that in like 3 to 4 hours. So it will depend on person to person, but what I'll suggest is you have to give at least 4 to 6 hours on a daily basis if you are just left with 4 or 5 months for your preparation, right? Because and please consider yourself to be a normal candidate, because generally people used to say that like CAT is a very easy exam and you can like study, take it very lightly and still able to get crack it. So cracking is another time, but getting a very good percentile and getting one of the top B school is a different thing. So for like aiming 99 or 98 plus percentile, you have to have that giving 4 to 6 hours at least on a daily basis. There might be exceptions, but again I'm saying consider yourself a normal candidate. Okay, now another question people have, like what study material generally they should follow. So I have the study material of all the coachings, but I cannot provide over here. So if you want it, so you DM me. You can message me on Instagram, or you can follow me on LinkedIn and message me over there. And so I'll provide the link in the description, and you can then I can provide the material of all the coaching institutes. But what happens is generally that material is sufficient enough. People are going forward for the books. They generally used to ask what book should I go, or there are many books available in the market. But what I suggest is in the book there are so much material available, right? And you have to follow the selective material which are anyways provided by the coaching institutes. And on the top of the cherry you have those test series. The details of the test series I'll coming in a minute, but you have all the test series. Once you will solve those test series, so the top questions, or one of the excellent questions, I would say the conceptual questions which are having the more probability of coming into the exam. So those kind of questions you are already solving in the test series. So I think if you are left with just 4 to 5 months, don't go for any of the book. That will be my suggestion. Rather go for the coaching study material and the test series. Now the next question is which test series, right? So there are many, hundreds of test series prevailing in the market right now. What I suggest is go for the top test series. The top names are IMS, CL and time. Time test series people generally say it is little bit on the harder side. What I have purchased IMS, you can purchase CL also, because one of my friend have purchased CL, and he suggested it is a good test series. So what I suggest is take any one of these three, right? And generally people used to take 25 tests before appearing for the CAT examination. This is a general, but I have took 33 to 34. Once you will give at least 25, you will have that confidence in mind, whatsoever question will come to me, at least you can able to solve that question. So test series is all about getting you the confidence, getting you into the comfort zone of CAT examination. Also, you must be, once your admit card are released, so try to give test series in the time slot of your a real examination time slot. For example, last year my time slot was 12:30. So almost all the papers which I have given after I have received my admit card, I used to give them in that particular slot only. Next part is how you should analyze your test series, because that is the most important thing. Just solving a test series is like solving another 100 question, or what I can't remember the exact question. I think 18 plus 18 at 54 or 56 questions were there. I can't remember the exact data, but it is just solving those 50 questions. But your aim should be not just solving, but to analyze those questions also, because you don't want to repeat those mistakes, right? Because if you will repeat those mistakes, there is no point of taking the test series. You can repeat the mistake twice or thrice, but not after that. And that's the point of analyzing your test series. What I suggest is, if you are giving a test of 2 hours, then at least you should give 4 hours in analyzing the test, all the sections, right? Next is, okay, so now let's move on to the very last segment of the video, that is the Unacademy review. So what happens is there are many coachings out there, and I cannot provide the honest experience about those coachings. Once I'll talk to my friends, maybe later on I can provide you the experience of those coachings. But since I have joined the Unacademy, so it's better if I'll give my views for that particular coaching institute. So what happens is there are various pros and cons of that of Unacademy. First one is, once you join the coaching, so you will get hundreds of teachers who are willing to give you courses on CAT examination or any of the other business examination like XAT, or there are several examination. So what happens is, like, you will get confused, like, about among all those teachers, whom should you select or whom should you follow. So what I'll suggest is, at least give 7 to 10 days figuring out which teacher is good for you. You can DM me also, so that I will also suggest what all teachers I have followed. But it's a good practice to follow at least at most 4 to 5 teachers only, because otherwise you will also get confused, like, from whom I should like learn this topic, or from whom I should learn some another topic. So my suggestion is, follow at most 4 to 5 teachers only for 3 sections, not beyond that. But it's up to you. The pro of this thing is, like, you will have that liberty to learn different topics from different teacher, whatsoever seems suitable to you. But since, provided you have that 4 to 5 months time frame only, so it's better to stick with whomsoever teacher you have followed. Generally what happens is, like, they give a ranking of top 10 teachers, and generally they are good teachers, so you can follow those teachers and you can move forward, right? Now another thing is, like, you can attend the live lectures. Even if you miss the live lecture, you can follow the recorded lecture. What happened with me is, in the LRDI section, I remember there was one teacher who's like, he have recorded almost a series of 30 videos on LRDI. And what happens, like, he have recorded that video on January. Although I have joined in July, but I have the access to those videos, and that series is very good. So it helped me in the LRDI. I have not joined any of the live lectures, but I have just watched all the recorded videos of the LRDI, and it helped me in the LRDI section a lot. So you can watch the recorded videos also. Next thing is, like, it is very good for the working professional, I believe, because they don't have time to study, in the day time. They generally have that night time only. So you get the liberty to, like, to watch the recorded video anytime in a day. And there are several competitors of Unacademy, I think iQuanta is also there. But since once again I'm highlighting this point, like, I have personally not gone through those coaching, so I cannot comment on those things. One con of Unacademy is, like, the test series which they provide along with their preparation is not good. So generally people don't follow it. Test series, I've already told you, IMS, CL or time, any of that you could follow. So that much gyan, I think the bhari gyan which I have given to you is, I think it's so much to get in this single video. But I think it will be relevant to you, and if you give the serious efforts, so I think you could crack this year's CAT with a good percentile. I will be available on my Instagram and on LinkedIn. If you have any kind of a doubt, reach out to me, I'll solve your doubts. And yeah, that too for this video. See you in the next video, and yeah, bye bye then.